Good day, Geoffrey Howell's Carpet Cleaning. We are out in southeast Portland area doing a quick job. Now, the majority of the carpeting in this house here is going to be Berber carpeting. So we're going to use our encapsulation machine. We're probably going to use our counter rotating brush to clean it up. But before we get started, you can see I've made up our juice that we're going to use to clean today. What we've got here is our blast solution, which is made up of two parts, detonator and dynamite. Those actually get mixed equally, so we got enough there to make up 2 gallons. And then we also boost it with this grease hog product that we have by Vac-Away as well. This stuff just helps to break down any grease and food and stuff that may be in the carpeting. But we don't use it necessarily so much because we're cleaning a restaurant. We're using it to boost our peroxide-based cleaning solution here, just to give it a few more properties for fighting grease and gunk that it otherwise wouldn't have without it. So that's the game. Let's go ahead and go inside and take a look. So, as we come inside here, obviously what we can find is 1 area rug, 2 area rugs, 3 area rugs, and then we are going to go ahead and go up these stairs here. We're going to clean the stairways, and then up here there's just 2 small rooms. So, as you can see, I've got my counter rotating brush machine here. I got my pre-spray solution and the 3M sprayer there. I'm going to go ahead and spray it, and then we are going to take our CRB and agitate it in there and get everything all cleaned up. Carpeting isn't soiled really at all. This is just a real good freshener. It also will prevent debris from attaching to carpet fibers, so that your vacuum actually is a lot more effective at that point. And so here we go. I'm going to go ahead and get set up, and then I will walk you through as we go along. Alright, so this is our result with the cylindrical brush machine and our encapsulation solution. Everything looks bright and clean, as it should. Little water spots and spills that were up here are out. They weren't real noticeable or bad or anything, but little gray spots can be a little annoying, but they're completely gone for now. We've got a bedroom here, looking great. So go ahead and shut these lights off. 1 and 2. So what we got here is a stairway. And what I'm going to end up doing with this is, there's 2 stairways in the house here, is I'm going to use our encapsulation solution, which can be used as for hot water extraction as well as VLM, or very low moisture cleaning. So I'm going to spray the stairs, then I'll hook up our truck, bring our hose in, and go ahead and extract it. And I'll do both stairways like that. The rest of the carpet being Berber. Same in the basement, same Berber carpeting. We're going to go ahead and use our cylindrical brush machine, or counter rotating brush, whatever you want to call it, to clean up the rest of the downstairs area. And then come downstairs. These area rugs I'll probably end up doing very last. So we'll use the same solution. Due to the nature of the area rugs, they're not real heavy, so a counter-rotating brush machine tends to eat them up. So we're going to use a hand brush and brush them by hand after a really good pre-vacuum on both the front side of the carpeting and the back side of the carpeting or area rug as well, because you can see all that debris that's under there that builds up. That's just because debris settles on top of the carpeting and drops to the bottom. And the same is true with, pretty much any area rug. This area rug here, and the one over there. So this is the basement area. This probably gets the most use. We got some slightly soiled, but as you can see, it's all Berber carpeting. It's a typical basement. So we're gonna use our pre-spray, which I left upstairs. We'll go ahead and do this probably section at a time. I usually square things off so I know exactly what I have done in my working area. So I'll probably go from this corner straight across to, looks like it lines up with that light socket there, or light socket electrical outlet there. So we'll do that area. You can see we got a little bit of soiling down there in front of the, looks like a futon or something. We got some more soiling along over here. Kind of dirty over here. It's a typical basement, you know, it looks like it gets a lot of use. So we'll get this place all cleaned up, and we'll fire up our truck, hit these stairs, the other stairway in the front of the house, and then back to the area rugs. Alright, we've just CRB'd part of this here. As you can see, it's very thoroughly clean. You don't see any of the debris that was in the carpeting. All the spots are up and gone. In fact, you can kind of see the transition area, the clean side, unfinished side. You can see all the gunk and debris in the carpeting there, and you come over here and it's nice and bright and clean. Magic, you say? No, not really. So what's going on here is we're taking this pre-spray, we're putting it in the carpet, the CRB machine, counter rotating brushes, grooming this stuff into the carpeting, and anything that's any food items or anything that's spilled down here, grab them off the feet, whatever. In fact, I can see a couple little spots there. We might go over it again. It's just dissolving it and emulsifying it, and breaking it down and turning it into absolutely nothing. So any residue that might be in the carpeting, completely eliminated, canceled out, gone. It's not going to reattract anything. It's going to stay beautiful and clean for a much longer period of time than what steam cleaning is capable of being able to do. Alright, so now you can see that we've just completed the next block here. Basically we went from this corner here to that light, or the electrical socket over there. Carpeting, basically you go over it probably in 3 directions, or I should say 2 directions. Okay, for example, first we'll go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth along the wall like this. We'll do the entire block that way, and then we'll come back and go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, so that you're thoroughly scrubbing everything that's in the carpeting. And then, as to be completely as thorough as possible, we'll go back and we'll groom back and forth one more time. The direction in which you are grooming the carpet really doesn't make a huge difference. Just as long as you are thoroughly agitating and grooming every square inch, every possible direction of the carpet fibers and everything as possible. So what we're going to do here, we're going to finish pre-spraying this area. We'll go back over it real quick, and then we might just go ahead and, just for the sake of being thorough, hit up the area one more time with just another single pass. Carpeting looks great. Then we'll go ahead and tackle the stairways. I'll probably pre-spray and scrub these, and then go out and set up our truck and get that ready to go. Clean those off, and then move on to the area rugs. As you can see, we just completed the downstairs area. Well, looking in the wrong direction. You can see bright, clean. Turn the lights on, everything looks awesome. We take out all the dingy walkway areas, all the little spills. See, all the little spots and things that were around here are completely obliterated. In front of the doorway, that looks nice. That goes in the laundry room. A lot of traffic through here, but it can't tell now. Now you might be wondering, with our cylindrical brush machine, I pulled it up on its side so you can see underneath there, you can see the brushes. And you might be wondering, well, what exactly does this brush machine clean up? Well, see this pile of matted hair down here? That's the kind of gunk. It's literally invisible on the carpeting. You don't see it at all until you start brushing it out and it starts accumulating and piling up. Hot water extraction is able to get this to some degree, but not quite like that. So, as you can see, it just pulls a whole bunch of nasty right on out of the carpeting. Alright, area rug. This is what we're going to do. We are going to vacuum both the top side and the bottom side of the area rug. We'll treat both sides with the our pre-spray solution, which is our encapsulation. And then we'll go ahead and use the carpet rake to go ahead and thoroughly agitate that in there. It'll break down and emulsify all this little crusty food stuff you see down there. It will just break it up and eat it up, and it'll be gone like magic. We will run the same application on this area rug in here and that one there. Alright, this is our first area rug. It was extremely thin, so we just we're very careful on it, and I ended up getting down on my hands and knees and scrubbing most of it with a scrub brush to get all the spots and everything out. But needless to say, it looks 95% better or more. This area rug here is wool. Went ahead and used the same solution. Generally you'll go about using a wool safe solution because it is sensitive to pH. So if you use something crazy like a 10 or a 12 or greater pH cleaning solution, you're probably going to end up with a bit of color loss. So the good thing about the encapsulation solution, it has a low pH of, I think it's right around 8.5, 9, somewhere right in there. But it doesn't leave any residue. It cleans up all the spots. Scrub it out. You don't need to do anything special to it. You just got to be thorough, clean. It looks great. We're gonna roll up the side because one, it leaves a walkway to get through without walking on the clean carpet, and two, we did a little bit of cleaning underneath as well to deodorize and clean that up. So carpet cleaning, Southeast Portland. Have a great day.